Hello, folks. This is Joe from MIGeekScene. I'm at Midwest Media Expo. I am standing next to the two progenitors of the Dead State Pavilion, Jenna and Cora. How are you two doing today?
Good. Not bad at all. We're still making it at the end of Midwest Media here and just trying to make it to the end. It's a little tiring.
I was going to ask, how has the convention been treating you two?
Oh, not bad at all. Actually, we had a lot of tournaments that had a surprising number of turnout. Both Smash and Street Fighter V did really well this time around. And then everybody really liked the Tokyo Attack with their brand new, different arcades and stuff like that from Japan.
Okay.
So we did well.
How about yourself? How's the event been treating you?
I
know you...
Good. I have caffeine in my system, and I am semi-coherent. I found the closest coffee shop that I love, so...
Well, if you're paying attention, Cora hinted at what Dead State Pavilion does. Could you two please tell me what Dead State Pavilion is all about?
Sure. Actually, I went to Japan in 2005, 2006, and have been friends with Morgan for some time. And when I came here, they were looking for somebody that year to run their video gaming department. And so in 2006, I came and was like, I could probably do that. I've been an avid gamer. You don't have to be a gamer to run something like that. I was a volunteer for the first year or two, and then having run enough budgets and everything, we figured we could make a business of it. And then it just exploded. And now we're here at not here at YomaCon, but our biggest one, and their sister con, YomaCon, is really known for its video gaming, half of it. And so it's just taken off, really.
Okay. How did you get involved?
Well, I'm marrying this one, so I was her right-hand person and her memory for when she needed to schedule things.
That's true.
And I'm not as big into the console gaming scene, but I at least understand how they function.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's like interview done. Just
I'm sorry.
dropping the mic, but out of anger.
I'm playing Skyrim right now. I don't really play fighting games.
Oh no.
she's like PC Master Race.
Yeah, PC all the way.
No, I'm never one of those people like, oh, you're gonna like this sort of gaming, otherwise you can't talk to you.
I'm gonna play Cloud.
Obviously, you're a fake gamer girl if you don't play console games.
Well, so you're a gaming company. You travel around throughout Michigan.
We do have a couple cons in Michigan, ShudoCon, and obviously Midwest Media, YomaCon. At one point in time, we did Detroit Fan Fair, which
Okay.
was a Comic Con here at this venue, but it was known as the Dearborn Hyatt at the time. And we actually did a really cool setup upstairs. That
I don't know why I'm
rotunda.
looking upstairs.
There's a rotunda upstairs that has like a spinning. It can't spin because all the power comes from the center. But we did like this really sweet layout based on when the sun comes up, because there'd be glare. So we had all the TV set up. It was intricate. But yeah, we do a lot of things in Michigan, but that's not the only. We kind of do Midwest-ish.
Okay.
But I like to pick and choose who I do work with, so that. Yeah, we just picked up Matsuri-Con is going to be their first year with us.
Oh, so your next event.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh.
then,
Well,
actually,
Connecticut's our
Connecticut is the next con we're going to be doing.
Oh, okay.
Hartford, Connecticut. And they're, I want to say between 20 and 30,000. It's pretty big. I like it. And they're picking up their esports. They want to be like YomaCon, if not higher. And really decided that they want to put in extra work and effort for pot bonuses and stuff like that, for the pot bonuses being an additional prize to whatever you would win for first, second, third. But they want to do like a poker payout so that you get paid out all the way down to 12 or 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth a lot of people's time at that moment.
That stuff's way over my head, but
No, it happens.
you know way more about this stuff than I do. That's why I'm interviewing you two.
Yay.
All right, well, before we wrap this up,
Uh-huh.
we'll delve a little bit into the two of you's
Mm-hmm.
first exposure to gaming. Not as
Ooh.
Dead State Pavilion, but just as
First
you're growing up.
exposure to gaming. I want to say, I would like to think that I look younger than I really am, but arcades were my thing.
We're
and
old,
then
super old.
Amiga, Commodore 64, and Atari. My favorite game
Oh, you're going to answer both those questions too.
Oh man. Well, it's changed a little bit now, but what really got me into the gaming scene was definitely like Final Fantasy 1.
Oh,
And
wow.
that, and if it was arcade, it was, believe it or not, Choplifter. I love that game. And the first time we found a bunch of old school vendors, I had them bring Choplifter just so I could play it. It actually got some love, so I'm happy with it.
All right.
My first experience with gaming was Nintendo. We had a projection screen, so because my dad was ahead of his time.
Look at the blue blood upper
Yeah,
crust here.
right?
I had a projection screen to play my games on.
So Mario was like this big.
Right.
And I loved Duck Hunt. Like Duck Hunt was my favorite. And then my first arcade cabinet was the 4-player Ninja Turtle or the
Konami?
or the 4-player X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually just played that Thursday morning because the voice actor Kyle Hebert was here this weekend, and when they re-released on the PlayStation and Xbox Live, he did the voice acting for all the male characters. So he was
Nice.
Magneto's "Welcome to Die." That was him. So
awesome.
I'm used to Magneto's voice on like Marvel 3 and all of that stuff. So you get like the foot dive, or no, that's oh my God, that's Doctor Doom. No, that's like the Gravity Crush thing from Marvel, yeah, and that type of thing. Did he do the same voice for for Marvel on the console?
no, he's now the voice actor for Ryu from Street Fighter 4 up until now.
Yeah.
So
I actually saw him and Ken at Youmacon, and we brought Ken down into the game room, and he did matches against people for random
That's
stuff.
interesting.
It was really cool. That was 2012, I think.
I actually got to play with a voice actor from Blaze Blue.
okay.
And I played his character against him and then won, and I button mash on those things.
Yeah.
He felt so terrible. He's like, I am ashamed. It was
We
great.
don't get to see a whole lot of the other aspects of con unless it comes down and visits us because we're really busy. The last year we were in this venue here, we did see, she dragged down the voice actor for, oh my God, the Death Knight from World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's the same guy who did Blaze Blue.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. We did badges that year for the game staff that all like had their WoW characters because every single one of us played World of Warcraft.
Okay.
And yeah, it was just insane. We don't really get to see a whole lot of aspects though since we're so busy.
So what sort of gaming do you folks do? Arcade and console?
We're specifically console and PC.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of companies actually that do PC. There's one other that I met, and we're actually teaming up for Youmacon this year.
Okay. And if people wanted to find out more about you, how can they go about doing that?
We are on now officially Dead State Pavilion on Facebook.
All right.
And we do have a Twitter, but I monitor the Youmacon one, and so that one kind of doubles up on both. Where like everything is branded out Youmacon Gaming, so I do their stuff and then I have it rebroadcast over mine. So you can catch either Youmacon Gaming or Dead State Pavilion.
All right. What would you two like to say to the folks that have enjoyed your gaming room for the past few years?
Oh man, they were the ones that made it possible. I sit there, and we used to have forums on the Youmacon site, and I would sit there and go through and try to hit at least every year someone's request, or I want these pinballs, these specific company, and just keep on putting on your requests. I do listen. Anything that you like, we try to hit every type of base of gaming, whether it be like arcades or pinball or old school or PC and tournaments and shooters and all the way down the line. You have a suggestion, give it to us. We'll hit you eventually into the gaming room.
Also, we like being left reviews of our game rooms. Because we want to always make it better. Like every year, we try to just outdo ourselves the year previous.
That's very true.
And so we like the input of what people liked, what people didn't. And we especially like when you tell the conventions the reviews.
Okay. Well, thank you two for this interview.
No problem.
Folks, this is Joe from Midwest Media Expo with Jenna and Cora of Dead State Pavilion. Take it easy.